Greetings folks, back with another one, and in today's video we're gonna be discussing a very interesting topic came into my mind when I was thinking what video to film next. And this is how TikTok and all the wigger slam bands and all that kind of shit just ruined the entire genre's reputation. Like genuinely, people hate on the genre without even knowing the good bands. And if you'd ask them, if I come up to any person who hates on slam, like genuinely, like says, "Oh man, it's shakalaka, man, it's bullshit, man. I don't listen to that shit." Well, if I would come up to them and ask, "Hey man, what bands did you listen to?" Their answer probably would be like, "Hey man, I listen to Peeling Flesh, Snuff Outside, Infectious Jelk, and this fucking genre sucks, man. I'll never listen to this shit again." Which, like, alright, dude. You know nothing about the genre. You have not listened to the proper bands. Have you ever heard of Cephaloscopy? Have you ever heard of Dripping, Repudiation, the good slam bands? Have you ever heard of them? Because I don't think so. And you probably have heard of the genre because you know went on TikTok and all that kind of shit, and you saw all this, the new slam bands that put their music in the background, then they put some clip of like some AI cast dancing, or you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about, and then they have their logo on the top and like all that kind of stuff. Like the most shitty and the most like mid slam song is playing in the background. Genuinely sounds like fucking shit. And this is probably this is people's first impression of this genre. Like genuinely, they go, they see this shit, and they're like, "Man, the rest of the genre sucks. I'm never gonna even like listen to it, dude." That sucks, man. And you know all these like new slam fans who say, "Oh man, slam is the best genre on the planet. My favorite bands are Peeling Flesh." Have like the profile picture of a Peter Griffin wearing a hat that says "I love slam" and like the Peeling Flesh shirt. Boils my blood. It boils my blood. Seriously. These people just ruined the reputation of an entire genre. They like all the wigger and unserious bands. Just why? Why would you do it? The thing with the guy from Peeling Flesh who said like, "Oh man, the slam is the inside joke of death metal. If you don't get it, you don't get it." Well, dude, alright. Slam used to be serious. Do you think that all the bands like Pyrexia, Tripping, Repudiation, all the starting bands and the prototype bands ever had all the rap gimmicks and all that kind of stuff, all the samples with like rap songs and all that kind of stuff? Do you think these bands have ever had anything like that? Well, no, they didn't, and they were completely serious. Do you think that the repudiation were like, man, we're gonna make funny meme music, man. We're going to make funny meme music for people to laugh at it, man. Like, the all that kind of shit, man. No, these bands didn't, and there is even good modern slam bands, that don't have anything like that. Like, for example, FC, I think it's a pretty serious band. Maximize Bestiality, also pretty serious band, I would say. All that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Basically, the entire thing that ruined the genre's reputation was the TikTok bands that put their music in the background and some AI clip of someone dancing or whatever, and then they also slapped on their logo and like whatever this shit, all that kind of stuff. People see this and laugh their asses off. Like, dude, what's so funny about it? What's so funny about it, dude? I don't know, man. Ask me what's so funny about it. And then you got like people genuinely, it's their genuine fucking first impression of the genre, and they then just despise the genre without listening to the actually good bands from it. And this is what pisses me off. That all the TikTok bands genuinely ruin the genre's reputation, and you got so much people shitting on the genre and all that kind of shit, which is just like they're wrong. They have never listened to the good bands in the genre, and only bands that they have ever heard were like Peeling Flesh, Snuffed on Sight, the Infectious Gelatin, and all that kind of stuff. Someone like even like brings examples of like the beat down hardcore bands, or like the hardcore bands, or like the slamcore bands, the Akrania, the Vojvodina, all that kind of stuff, the crappy bands in my opinion, and people just, they see these bands and they think that the entire genre is like that, which no, it's not. And before hating on it, you gotta at least listen to it properly and research good bands. Start with bands that invented the genre, the Internal Bleeding, Pyrexia. I know there are still people hating on Internal Bleeding, the environment. I get it if it's not your thing. You genuinely have listened to the good bands that don't have the rap gimmicks, that don't have the TikTok stuff going on and all that kind of stuff. I get it if it's not your thing, alright. But like, if you have listened to only like fuck no. You have only listened to like Peeling Flesh, all that kind of stuff, or even the Slamcore bands, like, no, you like, why even speak on the genre if you genuinely don't know it? Like, seriously. So yeah, it was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and cheers.